go. Ready.
From the gun, Steve Young. And complete to Zach Ertz. A gain there of 21 yards.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Give the sack to Lawrence Taylor.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down. Went backwards. It's third and very long. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Lawrence Taylor picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
So possession goes over here on the punt, and it'll be Dolphin football. Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10.
You go tight. You got tight.
A first carry for the Hall of Famer Marcus Allen. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8.
Rock it. He's checking.
The first carry for the legend, it's Bo Jackson. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Ready up. 22, Mike 22. Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. 5.
On third down, Young. He finds Beckham complete. And they pick up 25 as they convert on third.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage after it.
He's got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
Second and 5 at the 25-yard line.
The first down run got 5. Here's second and 5. On second down, this is Jackson. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play.
Set, ready? 90, Wolf.
Yeah. He's coming. Double up.
Go. Shoot.
On third down, this is Jackson. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be fourth down.
The ball carrier, Harrison Smith on the tackle. A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it.
Here I come. Hey, Zoo. Go.
That's the end of the first quarter with no score.
Brian Flores learned under the master. He's going to go on fourth down.
Hey, Alpha. Mike 22. Hey! Pin the mirrors back and go full strength. Mike 22, he's coming. 22's go. I got it. Mike 22, Mike 22.
Fourth down, Young. Looking for Ertz, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. It's a foot race. Past the 20. 10, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Patriot defense has a touchdown. So they go on fourth down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation, turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
This will be taken short. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit.
Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer Ken Houston. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on.
There he goes left side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Marcus Allen. 41 yards. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. McManus's point after is good. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This is taken near the 13. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 17.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. That throw by Young incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. They run the counter. Allen, and he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Right now, I'm just wondering where they turn on offense, Charles. I know we're not in the 4th quarter, but 2nd quarter haven't scored and struggling to move the ball.
I don't think they abandoned the run game totally, but maybe you change up your tempos. Maybe you go a little bit faster. Try and catch them back on their heels a little bit to try and accomplish what you want to get done.
Young will set to throw. He finds his target, Beckham. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews, so I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. They do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
Writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. 2nd down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets them to 3rd and 3 now. The Dolphins on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
I got you. Like 22, he's coming to go.
Here's Young from the shotgun. Oh, and now Young here throwing another interception. He's picked off at his own 47, and they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. On first down, Allen. He'll get it to the 40. Broke a tackle there to get some extra yardage. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Now a give, right side. It's Allen, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
Come on here, come get some. Here,
Young on 3rd and 2. He is going to find Hill here. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll run on first down. It's Allen, and he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
70, Indy. Hey, Delta.
On 2nd and 11 now. Young. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
3rd and 1.
Watch the safety creep. You're out. Look at me. Zipper. Come to me, it's me. Hey.
3rd and long for Young. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So instead of 4th down, 1st down.
Well, so much for winning the down you put a lot of emphasis on because 3rd down is key for offense and defense. Instead, you're going to stay on the field and start a new set of downs.
On the ready. Rock it. Me and you all day. Shut up.
Now a first down throw for Young. That is caught inside the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Tyreek Hill in the final seconds of the first half. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes the score 21-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either. So
half number 2, the Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape.